Are you a new mom? I have 5 tips for new moms and I'm really excited to share. So we'll get into that in just a moment. But it's your girl Yem. Welcome to Yem's World. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, it's been a joy. We've been talking about the joys of motherhood, and we've talked about who is a mother, the joy is a decision. We got into a little specifics. I gave a little story about how I found out I was pregnant for the first time and the joy that brought. Now we want to talk about 5 tips for new moms. I want to give you some advice from my own personal experience that I think will be helpful for new moms. The first piece of advice that I would say is have a consciousness of your role as a mother from an eternal perspective. There's a woman who I respect greatly. Her name is Dr. Lois Evans. She is a wife to Dr. Tony Evans. And as I studied her life over the past few years, I realized that she lived a life that always considered legacy. She considered the legacy that she would leave behind. In fact, I did a whole live session about it. She recently passed away almost a year ago now, and I did a kind of a tribute to her. And if you haven't seen that, definitely go and check it out because I go in depth about legacy. But really what I want to say here is, as a new mother, we are so inundated with all the new responsibilities that we have. But I want us to take a step back and think about legacy. Think about the future. Think about the eternal value. Think about the things that you're doing now that will have eternal value. Think about the things that you're doing now that 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years from now, 200 years from now will leave a lasting impact on generations to come. Not just your child, not just your seed now, but on generations to come. So have that understanding right away so that can inform your decision making. My second point is understand that God has given you maternal instincts. Okay, so let me just give a little background information here about this. When I found out that I was pregnant, I was super excited. My heart was filled with joy, and then immediately I was like,
wait, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm the youngest in my family, so I've always been the baby of the family. So it's like, I'm the baby, y'all take care of me.
How's a baby gonna take care of a baby? A baby's having a baby.
I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what to do. I don't know anything. And when my daughter was born, immediately I started having these just promptings by the Holy Spirit to just do this, do that. There were things that I just sort of instinctively knew to do, and I believe that God places those things in every mother. And so trust me.
I mean, obviously, you're not going to know everything on day one.
But the Lord will give you promptings. He'll give you leadings on things that you specifically need to do for your child. So let that be a sigh of relief for you. The third thing is ask for help. It's okay. It's okay to ask for help. Listen, for those of y'all who know me personally,
I have had a lot of help.
I'm blessed. I am super fortunate that I have had my mother, my mother-in-law, and other friends who have been so gracious to help us even with caring for our children. So I've been completely blessed in that area. And if you have that opportunity, take advantage of it. It's a beautiful gift that God makes available. But if you don't, find a community that you can lean on. I remember one time I was traveling. The first time I was traveling with my daughter, she was 3 months. And I packed, of course, I packed everything I could possibly pack. So I was way overpacked for the flight. But I was carrying the baby and I was doing this and I was pushing a stroller and I think my boarding pass fell on the floor and it fell like in between some seats, and I had the baby in my arm and I was trying to juggle. I was trying to get, and then somebody said, "Can I get that for you?" And I wanted to say no because I was like, "No, I got it. It's fine. It's fine." And then he's like, "You know what?" He just grabbed the boarding pass from in between. I couldn't even reach it. He grabbed it for me, and it was such a relief. It was that little thing. That little piece of help that he gave me was a huge relief. So please, it's okay. it's okay to have help. Ask for help. If people offer you help, take it as long as you trust them and all that. It's okay. Ask for help. It's a blessing. The fourth thing I would say is find a community of new mothers who know exactly what you're going through right now. Not me, not the ones that are 2 years out, 5 years out. The ones that know what you are going through right this second. I was so fortunate at my church. There were about 5 of us who were all pregnant at the same time. And so within months of each other, we all had our children. And it was such a great opportunity that we had to lean on, to ask questions, to share things about breastfeeding, about this, about that, just different topics about how to manage the position and the place that we were at that very moment, and having other people who understood exactly what we were going through. So find a community of people who can help you in that area. If you can find, a group of 3, 4, 5 women or more who are in your position right now, who are new moms, who know what it's like not to get sleep, who know what it's like to breastfeed, who know what it's like when you are just completely exhausted, etc., etc. That will be super helpful for your morale and many other things. The final thing is find good, godly, older women to give you counsel. Of course, the first place to start is your mother. If you have that opportunity, if your mother is still around, please lean on her, especially to things like health-related things. I know my mom, she's able to spot immediately when something is off about, especially health-wise. And of course, many, many other things. So find good, godly, older women who have been through it. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 children. And they know the signs. They can spot things easily. They can give you counsel. They can speak into your life. They can encourage you, and they can be such an uplifting part of motherhood, and also encourage you and just give you advice and let you know that you're not alone. that they've been through this. You'll get through it. I remember I had an older woman who gave me a piece of advice that was it meant the world, because I thought I was on my own, by myself in that particular situation. But the word that she spoke to me just gave me so much encouragement, even to today. So find good, godly, older women that can teach you, that can give you advice, that can give you counsel and wisdom. All right, guys, those are my 5 tips for new moms or soon-to-be moms. I hope that you were blessed. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. All right, until next time.